Welcome to the Hornet School, Lesson 4, Air-to-Air Refueling.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
We'll start this lesson by taking a quick look at the KC-135. Pretty basic. You're going to be shooting for the basket, not the probe and drogue. Thankfully, the US has lots of tankers, so finding fuel in DCS should be no problem. So the first thing we're going to start with is getting our TACAN set, radio set, and any other autopilots we may want to use. Box your TACAN, couple up to the tanker, and start heading that way. Make sure you have all the proper radios set. At 2 miles out, extend the probe. Ensure you have a high rate of closure, decreasing speed as you close in on the tanker. Ensure you've done all proper AI comms on the right channels prior to rejoining.
Texaco 1131. Request rejoin. 3-1. Texaco 11. Proceed to pre-contact at 15,000 at 250.
Once you've rejoined with the tanker, it's just like flying formation. Saddle on his left wing in a parade formation, so that way the pilot of the tanker can easily look out his window and see the formation of jets getting ready to tank. Once you've made your saddled call, which should sound like Texaco 11, Bengal 11, saddled left observation, you are then free to move to the basket. When you begin moving to the basket, your call will sound like Bengal 11, moving left refuel. Once you're firmly saddled behind the tanker, call for pre-contact.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
If you're too close or too far away, the pre-contact calls will not work, and he'll ask you to get back in position.
Contact. Break away.
Sometimes after catching the basket, you'll hear the pilot yell, break away. You can typically ignore this, as it's just a DCS-ism. You can see here, once I've caught the basket, there's two things I'm focusing on. The pod where the fuel is coming from, and keeping that centered in the top of my HUD. The other thing I'm looking at is the cargo door on the left-hand side of the tanker. I want to keep that cargo door fully visible behind my canopy rail. Then it's just a matter of throttle control and smooth, gentle movements with the stick. We always encourage people, do not death grip the stick when you're tanking. Fingertip movements. Take your index and your thumb, maybe your middle finger, and just gently press the stick and try to work on getting tiny little movements. If you're still finding a lot of trouble holding small little movements like that, in your autopilot functions, the top button is ATTH, which stands for attitude hold. If you simply colonize and uncolonize this button, it will dampen the controls of the F-18, making it far easier to tank. Once refueling operations are complete, you'll hear the tanker say, refueling complete. At that point, you can put the probe away, drop down below the tanker to ensure plenty of clearance of any other planes that might be tanking on the other side. Now, begin moving to the right or starboard saddled position. tell the tanker and anyone around you that you're moving to right observation. Once you're firmly out of the refueling area, you are then clear to rise up, saddle right, just as we began this process. Flying formation with the tanker. And then you can end this by saying, Bengal 1-1, saddle right observation. Refueling operations complete. Thanks for the gas. And at that point, you're free to go have fun in DCS again. So let's focus in on those comms one more time. To the jet, Texaco 1-1, Bengal 1-1, request rejoin. The tanker, Bengal 1-1, Texaco 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 15,000 at 250. Jet, Texaco 1-1, Bengal 1-1, saddle left observation. Jet, Bengal 1-1, moving left refuel. Tanker, refueling complete. Jet, Bengal 1-1, moving right observation. And finally, Bengal 1-1, saddled right observation. Thank you for watching Lesson 4, Air-to-Air Refueling from the Hornet School. If you have any questions, feel free to join our Discord. We're available to help any F-18 pilots, experienced or new.